Hey, what's up, guys? This is Purp Allen with the second Purp Allen podcast. So, in today's podcast, I want to talk about DLCs for games. And I was actually just recording tomorrow's video or podcast, and I was looking at the price of the season pass for Black Ops 2, and oh my god, $50 as of the making of this video. And for PC gamers, you can go on to G2A and get it for $38, it's looking like. Yeah. So, this is crazy, guys. Like, I can't believe this. From a game that brought us Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, World at War, all these great games, this franchise is charging $50 for a season pass on this content. Honestly, I don't like the idea of DLC in general. I feel like this is stuff they could add to the game. If they're gonna be charging $60 for a game in the first place, damn, you might as well throw in all this DLC, because you're getting your money's worth, especially with Infinite Warfare. People are already purchasing the season passes for Infinite Warfare, and that is horrible, because let me tell you something. Let's look at the price of Infinite Warfare to pre-order it right now. I think somebody was saying that you're gonna have to spend $130 to get Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and then get the season pass with it. That is ridiculous. Okay, so we're looking at, for the PlayStation 4, we're looking at $80 to purchase it right now. This is ridiculous, guys. You can get the standard edition for $60, but to throw in COD 4 Remastered, which shouldn't even be a thing, by the way, $80 fucking dollars, guys. This is not okay on any level. This price is absolutely ridiculous. But let's give this the benefit of the doubt. Let's look at what are top games being released in 2016. Okay, so let's see. Anticipated games coming up of 2016. I kind of want to get an idea of some of the prices of the games that are going on right now, because I want to see if it's just everybody that's hopping on this bandwagon of the DLC, but I don't feel like this is right. So we're looking at, this game is called Recore, and it was one of the 5 best looking new IPs announced at E3 2015. Oh wait. Yeah, so this game is going to be coming out in 2016. I think this game is just going to be sold as is. Possibly. But, oh, Doom. Doom is a big game that has already came out. Let's see. Does Doom have a season pass? Yeah, let's look at the price of this season pass. Okay, $40. So if you want to purchase Doom, let's see the price of it itself. So we're looking at $40. And the price of Doom itself is approximately $60. So you are spending $100 to get this game in its entirety. And I say that it's in its entirety because the game is not completed unless you buy the DLC, which is so sickening to me. If you want the DLC, it should just be something like, hey, you know, after you beat the game and everything, you want to buy some of this DLC. Or even like what Destiny did. Destiny is making it so it's like buying a different game every time they release the DLC, which makes this worth it, because it's pretty much, it's getting a whole new thing for this amount of time until the next DLC is released, still updating everything on their servers, but just integrating this into the game. that is alright for DLC in my opinion. Because you're not going to get a season pass where you just get everything. You buy it as you want to. But for most of these games, you have to buy a season pass if you want to get a fair deal on it. And $40 for the Doom one? I haven't played Doom. I'm not a fan of Doom. I haven't played any of the other games, so, you know, say what you want. But, still, this is crazy. And let's see, Overwatch. You can get Overwatch for... Let's see. So, Overwatch, you get it for $60. You know, this game, I don't really know if this is my type of game, but still, $60, you know, not too bad. That's the average price of a game on release, or just for the first about year, I believe, after release. But this is crazy, guys. Like, if you look at all these other games, oh my god. The DLCs are just gonna... It's really just gonna mess you up in the end. And let's see, Uncharted 4. I think this... Yeah, this was already released. Let's see. The Uncharted 4 Season Pass price is... So this says Uncharted 4 Thief's End Triple Pack. How much is this? Hold on, it's loading, everybody. Okay, this here is a game that knows what the fuck is up. $30, or no, not even $30, $25 at GameStop will get you the Uncharted 4 A Thief's End Triple Pack with PS4. I'm assuming this will be a similar price on Xbox One and 360 as well. If it's out on 360, I'm not sure on that either. My bad. But $25 and you get the triple pack, which I'm assuming is like the season pass, but they just named it something else. That is a good ass deal compared to all these other things we're looking at. I can't give you guys any more evidence because it would just be too long of a video. But you can see that games are just fucking us over because they know that we're going to want to purchase this stuff. They just know that. And so in the end, all these people are spending all this money that's so unnecessary. Because if they sold it without the DLC, people would still buy the game in enough. And just look at Call of Duty as an example. They are not going to nearly make back the money that they spent to create this game. But if they would have made COD 4 separate and they didn't have all this DLC stuff that pretty much makes the game, people would be more likely to purchase the game even if you were charging $80. If you included all this DLC and stuff with an $80 price, I'm sure people would prefer that over having to spend nearly $130 for your game plus your DLC. Fuck your DLC. We don't need it. Honestly. Well, actually, I take that back. We do need it. The only reason that we do need the DLC is because you make it so we need it. We have to have it. Otherwise, the game isn't finished and we won't get the same experience. This is why so many people are missing older Call of Duties and older games in general. Because you can go to a local pawn shop or even GameStop, I suppose, and get yourself a game for pretty cheap, an older game. And a lot of these don't require DLC and stuff, and you're good. This is just unbelievable what they're doing to the gaming community. They just know that people are going to pay for it, and they're milking this money from us. We have honestly become sheep, and I feel so bad for the gaming community because we could easily take a stand and get this fixed. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this. I personally enjoyed making it. This was a nice kind of podcast and rant to go on. because DLC has been frustrating me, even though it doesn't affect me all that much because I just don't purchase the DLC or games that I know I'm going to be dropping a lot of money on the DLC. And I don't want to see somebody in the comments that just has all this money to drop on a game and the DLC. If you have $130 to just go out and spend on a game, good for you, buddy. But not all of us can do that. So you go out and do what you do. We'll be right here. We won't have enough to just drop $130 on a freaking game. So I don't want to see you in the comments being like, oh, well, it's not that bad. Well, yeah, it's not that bad if you have that much money just to drop on the DLC plus the game. So, yep, this has been Purp Allen's podcast of the day. Peace out, guys. See you.